The Carolina Panthers 4th-round pick here, and we can go ahead and start with questions if anyone would like to start.
I'll start. Hey, Chandler, congratulations. Joe Person with the Athletic in Charlotte. What was your experience like playing with Icky? And how close did you stay with him throughout this pre-draft process?
Playing next to Icky was really fun. We both learned a lot from each other, and we just got along, just playing well with each other, and just excited to be a Carolina Panther and just get things going day by day.
All right, let's go to Skylar Callahan, followed by David Newton.
Hey, Chandler, congratulations, Skylar Callahan, Sports Illustrated. Just talk a little bit about your journey. Obviously, you've been in college for a long time. You started at the Division II level. So talk about that transition from Fairmont to NC State to now getting drafted, just how that process has been.
I just take everything day by day because I've just played 6 years of football. So I just take everything in at the moment and just absorb everything that I can and just get better as a man and as a player and become a great teammate and be respectful to my coaches and teammates and just get better overall as a team.
What was the biggest thing that you had to adjust to or learn when you made that jump from the Fairmont to NC State?
Wasn't a big thing just learning. It was just keeping my same routine, and it was a smooth transition when I went from Fairmont to NC State.
Hey, Chandler, David Newton, ESPN.com. What did they say they expected your role to be immediately? I mean, I know they've got Austin Corbett recovering from surgery. They expect you to fit in there as a backup or to fill some time there. Or what did they actually say?
I'm just ready to get into Carolina and just take it day by day, get in there in camp and just do what I do and just work and show everybody what I can do and just keep rolling.
You got any good Icky stories you can share with us?
No, sir, I don't. He's a great man. He's a great player. He's a great teammate.
Thank you.
All right, let's go to Augusta Stone, followed by Mike K.
Hey, Chandler, I'm Augusta Stone with Panthers.com. Nice to meet you and congratulations.
Nice to meet you.
Yes. So I have an off the wall one a little bit, but I was reading through your bio. I saw that your dad is a chop champion and a professional chef. Wanted to ask about, growing up kind of, bigger guy. What was that like having someone that is able to cook for you? Any stories about that? Just share what you want about that.
Coming to high school, I wasn't a big dude, so I had to put on a lot of weight. So my mom and dad cooked for me, and then there's a time where my dad just sent me like 25 pounds of beef just to help me put on weight and from his producer. So it was kind of nice, and he always made sure I had food and enough food to eat so I can get bigger.
How old were you when he sent you all of that meat? Was that in high school, college?
That was in college. That was my first year, my freshman year in college.
That's awesome. Thank you.
Welcome.
Oops, sorry about that. Chandler, congratulations. Nice to meet you. You dealt with some injury adversity at Fairmount, I was reading, and then you also had the back injury last year. What has the process been this offseason with talking about those injuries and kind of explaining, how you've recovered for them?
Just for me, a big thing was having a routine. And in the summer, I found my routine. I just kept it every day, every week, every month. And it was really good for me. It was great for my body. And the plan is just keep doing my same routine. And then if everything else helps, then I'll do that also. I'll do anything just to keep doing me and be a great player.
Are you down in Boynton right now? Is that where you're coming
No,
from?
I'm actually in Pittsburgh with my girlfriend, and then my family came up.
Cool. Congrats again.
Thank you.
Go to Joe Person, followed by David Newton.
Okay.
Chandler, I think we need to hear more about the beef. Did it arrive on dry ice?
Yes, sir. Dry ice.
And did he tell you he was sending it? What sort of cuts of meat was it?
It was a prime rib cut, so you can break a prime rib and you get rib eyes out of it and everything. So I just cut all the fat down, trimmed it down, and just made my own cuts and put it in the freezer for days and weeks.
Were you living in a dorm and what or an apartment? What did your roommates say?
It was like a apartment/dorm where I was staying at.
And then finally, he's there with you today. what was on the menu for the draft party?
We kind of took a break. We just brought in this just some tacos in for today. He cooked yesterday and other days to give him the old man a break.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
Yeah, I was going to ask about the meat too. I was like, how long did it take you to get through that?
Not that long because I had to eat a lot of food. Just came out of high school light at 260, so I just probably ate it like 4 times a day.
So how much weight did you actually put on?
40 pounds.
Okay. And did you learn anything about cooking from him that's kind of helped you, or?
Just what not to eat and what's good to eat. Just in restaurants, there's good stuff, but there's also stuff that's bad, but it tastes good, so I don't eat that.
Okay. What's your favorite meal?
I'm more like a red meat guy, like a steak. Just keep it simple.
Okay, appreciate it.
Mm-hmm.
Let's go to Vashti Hurt, followed by Antonio Ramos.
Hi, Chandler. Welcome to Carolina. I just have a question about your playing style. How would you describe your playing style? And oftentimes linemen either excel in pass protection or the run game. Where do you go along those lines?
I'm a great pass protector. This year I showed that I'm a great pass protector this year, and then my running ability, I have a great lateral movement, and then I can also be a mauler when needed.
Hey Chandler, nice to meet you. Antonio Ramos here for Panthers Spanish Radio Network. Just a little bit curious to know about more of your family's heritage. Do you guys have Hispanic heritage? Your dad's from your dad's side?
Yeah, my dad's Cuban, and my great grandmother was Cuban.
Did you kind of grew up speaking a little bit Spanish, a little bit
No,
Espanol?
sir.
No,
No, he
okay,
speaks it. He didn't teach me.
cool. Thank you.
Mm-hmm.
We got time for a few more. Let's go to Mike K.
So Chandler, you talked about the combination of size and speed. You kind of fit into multiple blocking schemes, but what are you most comfortable with as far as technique goes from a blocking scheme standpoint?
That's a really good question. I feel like I do great in both. I played in both, and every offense I've played in, we've done a little bit of both, and I excelled. So I'm just really excited to get to know the Panthers playbook and see what they have in store.
So you're comfortable with zone, you're comfortable with power.
Yeah, power, zone. I'm comfortable with both.
Thanks.
All right, go ahead, Joe.
Chandler, I know about the maple syrup bottles at NC State, and I think Icky had a bunch of them. Were you able to make a dent at all in his collection?
Yeah, I did. I was rolling for a while. Even when we were playing each other, we were kind of close for a little bit. Then he kind of took off on me because I missed that 2021 season a little bit. And then this year it was a really competitive this year. It was fun. Everyone was pretty even this year.
I haven't asked him this ever, but what brand syrup is it?
I don't know. It's all different brands. Coach Garrison would just buy syrup bottles, or Coach D. It doesn't matter. They just buy a syrup bottle.
Was your back thing a result of a certain play, or just kind of a degenerative thing, or what was that?
I don't know. They just said it just happened because that was my first and only surgery ever, and hopefully it'll be the last. So I don't know. It was just it just happened out of the blue. So everything's been fine after that.
And then lastly, what do you think about being part of this draft class that, includes the number 1 overall pick with Bryce?
I'm just blessed and grateful to be a part of this, just the journey I've been through. And I'm just thankful that Coach Reich and Coach Campen and the GM decided to choose me and bring me into the Carolina Panthers organization. I'm just very grateful.
Do you know Bryce at all?
No, I do not.
All right, let's finish up with Mike K.
Chandler, just to clarify and not to harbor on the injury thing, but the knee injury at Fairmont, that wasn't a surgery, right? That was just okay. And then what have you learned about Campen just through meeting him and talking to Icky and all that stuff?
He's a really great coach, a great man, and he's going to get the best out of you. And he wants the best for you and the team and the organization. So it's going to be really fun. And and I'm really excited to get going.
All right, thanks, Chandler.